What is the rudest thing that a guest did to your pet in your home? I have two cats, a 7-year-old orange tabby named George and a 2-year-old black cat named Theo. I've had George since he was a kitten, when my college roommate found him behind our apartment building during finals week. He's always been the sweetest, most gentle cat you could imagine. He literally greets everyone at the door and has never hissed at anyone in his life. Theo I adopted from a local shelter after my breakup last year. He's more reserved, but still friendly once he warms up to you. They're basically my family at this point. So my friend Nancy recently started dating this guy Caro. We've all hung out maybe 4 or 5 times at bars and restaurants, and he seemed okay, kind of loud and opinionated, but nothing major. He's the type who always has to one-up everyone's stories and knows everything about everything. But I figured he was just trying too hard to impress everyone since he was new to our friend group. Last Saturday, Nancy brought him over to my place for what was supposed to be a movie night with some other friends. Everyone else had to cancel last minute because of a stomach bug going around. Apparently the new Thai place downtown isn't as great as the reviews suggest, so it ended up just being the 3 of us. Evening started fine. George did his usual welcome routine, rubbing against everyone's legs and showing off his belly. While Theo watched cautiously from the cat tree in the corner, Caro made some comment about how he isn't really a cat person and grew up with real pets like German shepherds. But whatever, not everyone is into cats. We ordered pizza, opened some White Claws. Caro made sure to tell us how he usually drinks craft beer, but would settle for White Claw, and put on the new show everyone's been talking about. About an hour in, I went to the kitchen to get more snacks and make some popcorn. I heard this weird sound from the living room. Not quite a meow, more like a distressed chirp. At first, I thought maybe George had just knocked something over. He sometimes gets excited when there's popcorn. But then I heard it again. When I came back, I found Caro literally spraying George with my Plant Mister bottle that I keep on the coffee table. George was huddled in the corner near my TV stand, completely soaked and terrified, while Caro was laughing like it was the funniest thing ever. What are you doing? I nearly dropped the entire bowl of popcorn. Caro just shrugged like it was nothing. He kept trying to sit on the couch with us. Cats don't belong on furniture. They spread diseases. My mom never allowed it. You really shouldn't either. It's kind of gross. Nancy looked uncomfortable but didn't say anything. She just kept staring at her phone like she was trying to disappear into it. George, my sweet boy who had never hurt anyone, was literally shaking. Theo had disappeared completely. Found him hours later hidden behind the washer. Poor baby wouldn't even come out for treats. Are you kidding me? This is my house and these are my cats. You don't get to decide where they can and can't go. Who does this in someone else's home? Geez, calm down. Caro rolled his eyes. It's just water. You're acting like I hurt him or something. Cats need discipline. They're animals, not people. You're obviously too soft with them. That's when I noticed George's food bowl was empty. Not just eaten, but gone. And his water fountain wasn't in its usual spot either. Where's George's bowl? And the water fountain? Well, I put it all in the kitchen while you were in the bathroom earlier, Caro said. You shouldn't feed them in the living room. It's unsanitary. My mom's a vet tech, so I know about these things. You should really keep them on a feeding schedule too. Free feeding makes them fat and lazy. I lost it. You moved my cat's food without asking? What gives you the right to come into my home and reorganize my pet's things? They live here, you don't. Nancy finally spoke up, but only to try to smooth things over. He's just trying to help. Maybe we should all calm down. Help? He terrorized George and probably traumatized Theo. Did you see how scared they are? This isn't helping. This is being a controlling jerk who can't respect boundaries. Caro started arguing about how I was being dramatic and how this is why people think cat owners are crazy, but I stood my ground. Nancy tried to mediate, suggesting we all take a breath and talk about this rationally, but I was done. I told them both to leave. As they were leaving, Caro had the audacity to say, you know, this is why you're single. You care more about cats than people. It's kind of sad, really. It's been 3 days. Nancy sent me a long text saying I overreacted and that Caro feels bad. Doubt it, but I haven't responded. She also said he was just joking around and didn't mean to upset me or the cats. George is still acting weird. He's been clingy and nervous, especially around the couch area. He used to love napping there, but now he'll only sit on it if I'm there too. Theo finally came out of hiding, but runs at any sudden movements. I've never been so angry.